What's going on, guys? It's your boy Sensei Chad at you guys with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 things DC should do to improve the game and draw attention to the game to raise the population of DC. Now, before we do hop into the video, if you haven't did so, make sure you do subscribe, turn that notification bell on so you don't miss out on any future content. I promise you guys, you're not going to want to miss out. Got a lot of videos coming, a lot of helpful tips and guides, so make sure you do so. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the topic. So, 5 things DC should do to improve the game and to draw attention to the game is going to be these. Now, I do got 5 specific topics to talk about. So the first thing, guys, is going to be updated graphics and gameplay / physics. What I mean by that, guys, is we are on, this is 2021. We are now approaching 2022, and let's be honest, guys, these graphics are some graphics that you would see on Spider-Man 3 for the PlayStation 2. They really need to update the graphics. We have a PlayStation 5, we have PlayStation 5 playing with us, and PC. And I do understand that that it's because newer gens mixed with older gens that they think the PS4 won't be able to hold the new graphics and the new physics. But guys, this is PS4. This PS4 wasn't created, in 1998. Come on, this game has been out since what, 2011 to 2012, and here it is 2022. 10-12 years. Come on now. Now I do mean update physics by just, when you're dueling somebody, there's no physics to it. It's just like whoever can do more powers and pop more shields to it. So that's what I mean by physics. Now, if they did do that, guys, I understand that they would have to probably drop PS4, but it's just a recommendation if they want to draw more people to the game. Now, that is the first thing on the list, guys. Moving on to the second thing is going to be make non-members be able to hold more than 3,000 cash. Okay, now that is a big thing. If you don't have membership and you don't have access to your money, you guys do know that you cannot hold more than $3,000 cash in game. Now, that makes it really hard for people to even repair their gear, guys. Come on now. Come on, DC. People who isn't members, people who does not have a membership should be able to hold at least, what, $50,000 so they can, repair the gear. They're having to ask people. They're having to ask people for colas to sell it to repair their gear. You guys should definitely make it to where people who is non-member should hold $50,000 cash at least. Guys, so many people would have a little bit of stress relieved off of them, who is not a member. Okay, so that's the second thing, guys. So moving on to the third thing. Now, this came off the top of my head, guys. All of these things did come off the top of my head. The third thing, guys, is going to update powers and add new powers to each power set. Okay, just for instance, let's say light. You guys can see I'm using light. Imagine, okay, for all of you Green Lantern lovers out there, you have seen the movie Green Lantern. Imagine if they take some of the powers from the Green Lantern movie, such as the brick wall, for instance. You remember the brick wall whenever Hal Jordan's fighting Kilowog, for instance, or it might have been Sinestro. He was fighting Sinestro, but for instance, they could add that to the power set, or they could add dual, I don't know, man, dual pistols or something to the power set to make it look cool, or anything, man. They could add so many things, or even a shield that like a shield, you could that a Green Lantern could throw, or anything like that. They could add a power set like that to the Green Lantern, but not only Green Lantern, but for all powers like quantum, rage. Just add new powers to the power set. That'd be nice, guys. That'd make the game a lot more fun. Not only that, it would make DC a lot more money. So that's just something that they could do to give people a little bit more enjoyment out of DC Universe Online. So moving on to the next thing, guys. Add another revamp to fix PvP so more people would play DC. Now, if you guys are OGs and y'all been playing ever since before the revamp, you guys would know that a lot of people did play DC only for PvP, and then the revamp happened, and then they just clamped everybody who goes into PvP, and that is the reason why DC lost so many players. If you guys would just fix that back to normal, on top of, even if you don't even do nothing else, if you just fix PvP, guys, if you could just fix PvP, and I'm speaking for the whole community right now, if you guys could just fix PvP, man, y'all would have so many people come to the game. And it makes me wonder if you guys don't even want, you know, so many people to come to the game, because it makes me wonder if you guys just can't, if DC can't just hold the, I feel like DC can't hold the amount of people that would come back to the game if you guys fixed PvP. Think about it. Let that sink in real quick. So many people would come back to DC if y'all just fixed PvP. If you guys agree with that statement, leave a like. Okay, so that is just one thing. Another thing, guys, that we could be talking about, and then this is the final thing that DC could do to improve the game, is balance artifacts and skill points, guys. I mean, okay, for instance, if we have, let's say, two people, two DPSs or a DPS company. One of the players has 200 arts and the other player has 600 skill points. Let me scratch that. One player has 200 arts with, let's say, 200 skill points, and the other player has 600 skill points with, let's say, level 80 arts. Guys, I feel like the player with less skill points and higher artifacts would win the DPS comp just because of the artifacts. It's so OP. I mean, guys, I can't stress it enough. Artifacts is way too OP. And it's making people spend too much money on this game, and it makes people feel like if they don't spend money on this game, they're not going to be good at the game, and that's almost what it has come to. So guys, if you guys could balance that out, make it to where artifacts and skill points are equal, man, so many people would just not have to spend so much money on the game, but play the game more often and longer. I mean, guys, it would just be fun for everybody. So I mean, that's all you guys would have to do. Now, if DC takes these 5 things and they just look at these 5 things and let it sink in, so many, man, if you guys could just consider doing at least, even if it's just a PvP, man, fix the PvP. I just had to come on here and rant, man, tell y'all 5 things DC would have to do to improve the game, and these are the things that I did come up with right off the top of my head. I jotted down some notes, man, and I just figured I'd come on the mic and come on the video and just show y'all, man, just what I think that they should do. Like I said, these are just off my dome, and these are just straight from my notes. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smack that like button. If you didn't, dislike it, all up to you guys, but do make sure to subscribe. Turn that notification bell on so you don't miss out on any future content, guys. You're not going to want to miss out. 1K giveaway coming up soon. Going to be streaming that, so you don't want to miss out on that either. Everybody who is subscribed to me and who does come into the stream at the 1K giveaway has an equal chance of the giveaway. You're not going to miss out on that, guys. With all of that being said and all those things out of the way, man, this is Sensei Chad at you guys with another video. Signing out. Peace.